y'all. Hi y'all. What's going on? I know I'm late. About the Tyler Perry sisters. The episode came on last night. And y'all been kind of busy through the night shift, so I really couldn't, I didn't catch it until, last night when I got off. Uh, and the episode was, it was a okay episode. It was. Season 3, episode 9, complicated situations. They started out, they just started off with Gary popped up there, and so Andy and Robin was there, and they supposed to link up, with the sisters and stuff like that with the girls. How I feel about it, I gotta be on Gary's side on this one because you did lie and say that you was gonna meet the girls. And you up here with Robin. If you was gonna speak business, why they couldn't be at the office in the professional area? It had to be at a restaurant. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm somewhat kind of agreeing with Gary on this one because why are you sitting at this table if you're supposed to be meeting with the girls? You over here, you know what I'm saying, talking to him. In which Andy was flirting. Andy was fucking flirting and she got caught. Andy was flirting. And, you know what I'm saying, because she dressed nice. Even Karen even said it. So after all that, you know what I'm saying, Gary came in and fucked that whole situation up, you know what I'm saying. They end up wrapping it up. Robin and Andy end up, you know what I'm saying, I'll meet you at the office, see you then. So Andy ended up getting up and leaving and going up to the table and talking to the girls, and the girls were like talking about they were trying to figure out what's going on with Andy. Gary just came and he just left. They asked her, Karen and them asked her what just happened. She Andy's very secretive about stuff. She ain't gonna say a little bit too much about her business. So, you know what I'm saying? So they was like, it was just a business meeting. But Karen was like, oh, fuck that. That wasn't no business meeting. You all dressed like that. Last time you dressed like that was with Gary. She was flirting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No doubt about it. You are some guy that you are attracted to. Come on now. You was flirting up there. You did lie to Gary and said that you was going to be with the girls. You lied to get an excuse to leave to go link up with him. So some told him to get up and go see what's going on. So they said that they say you're not gonna sit up there and talk to me about, you know what I'm saying, that Gary's ex-wife is suing us with this bullshit. And she was like basically with an attitude basically no, I can handle it, it's okay. Please, you know what I'm saying, I handle it, ain't nothing. So they was like, well, bitch, we finna leave, you know what I'm saying. So they was like, well, I'm finna leave, So everybody ended up just leaving, you know what I'm saying. And Danny was like, well, I want to stay here and kick it, you know what I'm saying. Let's leave, you know what I'm saying. So they ended up leaving. Reason why Andy rushing to get back motherfucking home because she worrying about this nigga and what he gonna say and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying. So she ran back home to Gary, and when she gets to the house, Gary sitting on the couch. And she just standing there. And she said, are we going to talk about this? She said, no. Gary said, no, we're not going to talk about this. She was like, okay, let's move right along. Then got up and was like, why did you lie to me? I thought he said he didn't want to talk about this. Okay. But lied and said that he didn't want to talk about this. She was like, right. I kind of agree with Gary. What the hell you was doing? You said you was going to meet up with the girls. And you up here, you know what I'm saying, at the restaurant with him. So, what's going on with this? You lying to us now, and then they really working on trust in their relationship. They, you know what I'm saying, need to work on it, and you know what I'm saying, and talk to his therapist. And they said the therapist gonna all talk to each other all at one. I guess she always talked to Gary, you know what I'm saying, it was just weird, you know what I'm saying, Gary's giving me some type of creep vibe. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? Hit her, punch her? Why did you get up all like that? You know what I'm saying? He just really showing off as he's a very insecure man. He has a vibe like he can be abusive with it. I think he can be, you know what I'm saying? And Andy, and Karen said, let her learn the hard way. Don't say nothing, because I'm getting tired of her and Gary. I'm getting tired of them. So, you know what I'm saying? So they go to Maurice in the club, you know what I'm saying? He meets up with I forgot his name. Meets up with what's the name who stole all them checkbooks. Forgot his name. Comment below it, and you know what I'm saying, tell me what his name was. I really did forgot his name. It would get to me. You know what I'm saying? They end up in the club, you know what I'm saying? Gary and they end up going back to the house, and when they get up in their room, she was like, oh yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? We gon', you know what I'm saying? I don't do no sucking or nothing like that. And it was like, he was like, oh, I didn't get him. Maurice like, oh, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was gonna be this experience and this and this and that. Woo, woo, woo. And when he, you know, he eventually gave in and he said, oh, I just dropped something. You know what I'm saying? So that scene, they said Calvin heard that shit, and Calvin stood up and said that you are lonely, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, because you don't even know the man and you already slept with him, you know what I'm saying, to sleep with you. They were saying, and then Maurice said that Calvin is lonely with the situation with you and Sabrina, this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? This episode kind of, you know what I'm saying, is dragging. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care about the other parts, like people in the bedroom just talking and shit like that. What really pissed me off is with Preston and Diana. Diana is really pissing. She making me kind of mad about it, how you treating Preston. If you don't want to be with that man and want distance, why don't you fucking just tell him that? Because he's not going to know. You have to tell him that. And he really is a good, sweet guy. And, you know what I'm saying, he really want to help you, and she somewhat fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? She is. So it's like, she kind of making me mad about it. Because I'm like, man, what the fuck? Just tell the man that you want some space and you ain't feeling him no more or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, Zach and, you know what I'm saying, and Fatima, she don't want to get too much involved. You know what I'm saying, with Zach, because her heart was broke, you know what I'm saying, you know, got married to someone else on Friday and Saturday. So I'm like, okay, you holding back on Zach, you know what I'm saying, because of this, because he still loves Karen, all this type of stuff. Zach is really trying to move on. So I kind of understand, like, his situation. When you really trying to move on with somebody and this ex nigga or ex bitch keep popping up in people's mouths, it kind of do be irritating because you're trying to move on. You know what I'm saying? We're no longer together. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened in the past happened. They don't want each other no more. You know what I'm saying? And me, I feel like for Timmy, if you don't want to, you know, be serious with Zach, then you shouldn't be having sex with him. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be doing that. But, you know, if I miss anything, let me know. Because, you know what I'm saying, I just caught this episode last night. Because I got off at 12 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't catch the show at 8 o'clock last night. I was at work. So, you know, that was really the episode, you know what I'm saying? Complicated situations. Let's get to Jacoby and Sabrina, you know what I'm saying? So Jacoby knocks on her door and say, this is me. She came back and say, I'm sorry. Me, why the fuck you even answer the door? You know what I'm saying? He could have, you know what I'm saying, tapped your ass, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even answer the door. We could have talked through the door and slide the letter under the door. It was a letter that Jacoby brought over there to let him know that he's sorry, nothing happened. He thought these allegations is false. You know what I'm saying? But he really had fucked up. He made it a big deal, you know what I'm saying, about it. Even though she could have lost her job and got some consequences coming with her too, she could have, and I think consequences should have had took forward in that, because, you know what I'm saying, you don't fraternize with, you know, you're a manager, you don't fraternize with no coworker. She really brought that shit to herself, so, because Jacoby really could, you know, put that sexual harassment on her. It can. But he came back and apologized, and he's still trying to get back in with her. But she's saying, "Nah, nigga, you fucked that up. You ain't like what we did in the kitchen." And she was like, "Man, it was just a booty call, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a booty call." Do I think I want Jacoby and Jabrina? Nah, you know what I'm saying? That situation got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? When you had fired him, you know what I'm saying? Even though Kevin, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no other banks down there in Atlanta on the show where, you know what I'm saying, nobody else can go to this bank. You know, I felt like if Kevin wasn't never there, that fight would never even happen. Uh, so you know, so it's like, you know, I feel like I'm missing something for this review, this recap. uh, I don't do the oval recaps. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do none of the like, you know what I'm saying? I only do Tyler Perry Sisters recaps. And, you know, I don't do, you know, Kanan recaps because I feel like that, you know what I'm saying, that Raising Kanan is kind of, that show kind of weak as hell. I ain't going to sit up here and stunt. Raising Kanan is weak as hell, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. It ain't all that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think that's the episode, you all. You know what I'm saying? It's called Tyler Perry's Sisters Complicated Situation, Season 3, Episode 9. Y'all go check that out. I know it's a little late. Y'all can go back and check it out if you have not. Because even though it's just Thursday. So just go check it out. Y'all can subscribe me at the 88 Kid. This is Sierra at you. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. And shout out to Ashley Miller. She be doing real good on them recaps. I see her. I be seeing her doing her recaps. She can do the best recaps. But holla at y'all later.